The police and security personnel in Manipur have a new headache: the rise in use of Myanmar-made weapons in the Manipur conflict. On December 13th, for instance, the recovery of a Starlink antenna and router smuggled from Myanmar from a militant hideout in Manipur was just the beginning. That afternoon, the forces also recovered an M4 assault rifle manufactured in Myanmar and commonly used by the Myanmar army. Are weapons smuggled from Myanmar intensifying the Manipur conflict? News 9 Plus Decodes. This isn't the first time such a recovery has been made. For more than 5 months now, on multiple occasions, the security forces have recovered weapons manufactured in Myanmar along with other weapons and equipments from militants in Manipur. These include Myanmar manufactured bulletproof vests and military fatigues smuggled across the border. In the last 1 week, 7 made in Burma marked pistols, 5 M4 rifles manufactured in Myanmar, and an AK-47 have been recovered by the security forces. What was among the most startling recoveries made in Manipur? To everyone's surprise, the security forces recovered a Starlink antenna and router from a militant hideout in the state's Imphal East district on 13th December. Since Starlink is not permitted to operate in India, the question that arose was how did the equipment land in Manipur? Later, Elon Musk wrote that Starlink satellite's beams are turned off over India. However, security officials say that the weapons recovered on the same day were manufactured in Myanmar. This indicates there's a strong possibility of the Starlink satellite and router also being smuggled from Myanmar. How do weapons smuggled from Myanmar complicate counter-insurgency efforts in Manipur? The smuggling of weapons from Myanmar is a worrying trend. The influx of illegal arms has directly contributed to the escalation of violence and instability in Manipur. Rival ethnic groups, Metis and Kukis, have often engaged in violent clashes using weapons smuggled from Myanmar, facilitated by organized criminal networks operating on both sides of the border. These illegal arms in the hands of insurgent groups complicate counter-insurgency efforts in the state. What are the biggest challenges before security personnel dealing with smuggling of weapons from Myanmar? Since February 2021 military coup in Myanmar, many ethnic armed groups have taken up arms against the military junta. They have become suppliers of arms. Thanks to their alleged connections with Manipur's insurgent groups, flow of arms from across the border has intensified. To add to this, Manipur shares a long porous border with Myanmar spanning more than 1,600 kilometers. This makes it relatively easy for arms smugglers to move illegal weapons across.